Welcome everybody to this live press conference with the winner of that game in the match China against Egypt, board 2, Ahmed Adli. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
You have just beaten one of the most promising players in our times.
Yeah, very tough game, yeah.
Can you just, maybe we'll go through the game quite quickly, but you told me beforehand that the opening was quite interesting because you managed to land a preparation.
Yeah, actually I prepared this variation something like more than 1 year ago. And I kept trying to remember where was it. I mean, I remember how it looks like the variations, but I was trying to put like the certain moves exactly in the right order, because the problem with this variation, if you missed one order, it's a disaster. So
I see. That means you didn't look at it in this morning.
No, actually I didn't, unfortunately. I was not expecting this bishop g5, so
that was a rouser.
Yeah.
You were black, actually.
Yeah, I was not expecting bishop g5, so I took a very quick look just in case he decided to prepare there, and then I went bishop d7, queen d2, and rook c8,
Is
and
it some
f4.
kind of surprise weapon, or is it more your
well,
main?
I rarely play it, but sometimes I do.
Okay.
So I think that he prepared with this f4 against my game against Fedoseev in World Blades Championship 2 years ago, and the thing is that I had a losing position because I missorted it, because it's Blades, of course. I missed the order or something, and I was losing, but somehow I won with like in time trouble. He sacrificed a lot, and I won.
Work, yeah.
Okay, in a Blitz game anyway.
So you took?
So I take and queen f5, e5, and it's very interesting here because, okay, now you are playing, you have to play the right order. Pawn take, and now you play e6. Just in case he takes this one, you just take the bishop and your position is okay. So he castles, and now he is threatening to take with the bishop and mate on d7.
Yes.
So you have to move the bishop again. If he takes with the pawn, you take the bishop and take here. And if he takes with the bishop, you take, okay, you will be pawn down, but with two bishops and very active pieces.
It's not clear whose king is more in danger.
Yeah, actually, you're right. So, okay, he plays knight b5.
Was he playing fast?
Yeah,
here?
he was playing fast here. This I had to analyze because I was trying to remember there was somewhere something like bishop take and some queen a7 at some moment.
You can actually play the moves if you want.
Yeah, but actually it's not in this area exactly, but I don't remember. That's why I was trying to remember. It took me some time to remember it. Okay, so bishop take, and okay, queen a7 doesn't work here, but usually if the rook is not on c8, you just take queen take a7 and bishop take b5 and mate on d7. It's a very nice one. So I thought, okay, no, it's not this one here. So he takes and bishop c6 back. Now you are threatening again this one, so he cannot take on g7. You take the bishop with check, and then you take the g7 pawn. So now he has to play h4 to protect the bishop, and now he's threatening this one. And now I was trying to remember, is it g6 first or bishop c5? It's like, the order is very important. One of them is mistaken, the other one is good. So
bishop c5.
So I played bishop c5. If he takes here, you take the queen, protecting his queening.
Nice.
So he cannot do that. There is two lines here. If I remember well, it was queen g4 I was analyzing, or queen e5. Okay, so he chose queen e5, and now you just play g6 normally, and to blockade, and you are ready to castle with good two bishops. Okay.
h5, yeah.
So h5, and now this is a very critical moment, because now he's ready to take, and you cannot just castle, you know, and you have to do something. So the funny thing, it's just bishop b6 threatening his queen and forcing him to exchange queens.
And usually, well, there are many exceptions, of course, but the exchange of queens in the Sicilian is supposed to be favorable for black.
Yes, exactly.
So,
but here it's like quite difficult, the position. And the funny thing is that when I was analyzing this position, I had a problem. What is happening with queen f4?
During the game?
Well, during the game, I remember.
Yeah,
but during preparation. So queen f4, it was very nice move, bishop e4. You're threatening this, he cannot take because you take this bishop and take this pawn. And anytime he takes, you are ready with the bishop here.
Very nice.
So that's why it's not queen f4, he is forced to take, actually. So, take. And now h takes g6 makes sense, and pawn take. I remember when I was analyzing, I had some problem here with rook d6, but then I solved it. And it was the bishop c4 was Engin's moves, actually, here.
Was he still in his preparation? Do you
no, I think he was out of preparation already.
Started thinking quite
yeah.
a long time.
I was thinking too, because it took me quite a long time to remember all details.
But it's important that you actually know that it's okay. If you still have to
because you look at this position, if you don't think that, if you don't know that it's okay, you think that black is in real danger. I mean,
true.
Yes. So king f7, rook h6. The funny thing is that this was also so analyzed. Like really? I had to check that rook h6 is not working because rook h6 is very dangerous. Firstly, he's threatening to come here and mate you. And if you place at some moment to even try to protect, he can come here and take on g6 even.
I see. Yeah.
So
bishop e8. Yeah,
it's bishop e8, threatening the bishop.
Move,
and okay, here I was trying to remember, is it bishop b3 or bishop d3? Because bishop d3 is also possible move. You have to look at it. And it's rook c5 again. He cannot take because you just take. And he takes the rook, you take this one, and you have two bishops for the rook, and it's already winning for black. The thing is that this variation, it's like black is holding, but if white tries to push slightly further, the position explodes in his face, you know. Like
so is it what happened in the game?
So what happened in the game is he had to play bishop b3. He played bishop b3, and now rook c5. Every detail in this position is very important. If you lose one move, he just plays rook h1 and wins with this
so
one.
The moment is
important. Yeah. So rook c5, threatening the bishop. He removes the bishop to e3, and now you cannot remove the rook to anywhere except e5. Because, okay, anywhere else, this one will be threatened, and this is the problem. So you go just rook e5, bishop, rook e5. This is, I think, where my preparation ended, or one move more. Like, but I analyzed the position, like what is the possible moves and so on.
That's actually important, because it's nice that the computer says it's possible to play, but then how to continue?
Yeah,
sometimes,
exactly.
It's just computer moves and they're not easy.
Yeah. So bishop take a7. Actually, okay, I think from here white started to go wrong. I mean, because this pawn is too far. I mean, it's delaying your bishop. Your bishop will be doing nothing, and the problem is that he plays forced move after. Like after bishop c7, now I'm threatening check for the rook, and he loses the rook, and now he's forced to remove his rook to h3, and now bishop c6, and now it's black is pawn down, but imagine that this one is losing anyway. I'm getting it anyway. This one he will lose it very soon. And these two bishops are very active. This bishop on b3, funnily now, it's dead. The most active piece he had before, but now it's dead. It's doing nothing because this e6 you cannot push on it.
True,
so he played bishop c5. Okay, I would advise all people who are working on preparations, when you are analyzing something, just put notes to yourself, like which piece do you want to change, which you don't, where to put your pieces, and so on. And I remember very well that when I was analyzing, it was like, change these black bishops, do not change the white bishops, because this white bishop will always help you to queen. So this was my main note.
Okay, so you see that's quite important. A nice piece of advice by Grandmaster Adley.
Thank you. So, okay, now I'm not in a hurry to take this pawn because it's actually protecting my king, so just leave it. So I start to push h5. He gets his rook to d3, threatening rook d7, of course. I remove my bishop with check, king, and now I'm still not in a hurry to take this pawn because it's actually saving my king, so keep it there. H4. Bishop
you actually play all the happy moves, which are going to help you to on the king side.
Yeah, he played bishop e7. Now, I was worried that, for example, if I go at g5, he plays a3 and you decide to play g4 and he gets rook d8. And now you will have to face some problems. Because, okay, if you change, for example, take, and you try to do something in king side, he will get some check, and some f7 at some moment.
This f pawn remains on the board.
So I thought, okay, I don't want to give him any chance like to escape from this position. So bishop e5. Anytime he goes with the rook d8, even after h3, I mean, sorry, after a3. Anytime he goes rook d8, I just take rook take d8, and bishop take f6.
And that's the right moment to take the pawn then.
As I remember, I changed the black bishop, do not change white bishop. So he played a3. Now I'm ready to play g5 because rook d8 is not threatening anything. Bishop b4. Okay. Now I don't need to take this pawn, keep it again. Just g4. And now he played rook f1. He's making a very nice trick, actually. I took some time here because I thought, okay, this should be the very last moment. This is his last trick, so I have to solve it well. His trick, I think, was if I play h3, pawn take, and now bishop take e6.
I saw it coming,
king take, and he pushes f7. I was thinking that this would win, but unfortunately it is not, because he takes, take, and he takes this one. And now you are almost losing already.
Very tricky,
So I thought, okay, should I calculate some h2? H2 should be winning. But with h2, he plays some rook h3, and you get in some troubles, you know. I started to calculate rook f4 even here, but because, okay, there is some rook f4, you take rook or take h3, something like that.
But it's actually very messy.
But I saw something very nice for him. Rook f4, you take this one as you are queening, but there is a mate in 2 for white here.
Knight, knight and c4. F8 knight and
f8 knight, king and c4 mate.
Okay.
That would be very bad.
It's nice, but not for you.
So I didn't want to go there.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I thought, okay, why do I need to take this risk? He's threatening bishop e6, and this is the only possible move he has, because these bishops are standing very badly. So let's just play bishop b8, prevent everything, and you're ready now to queen.
Very cool move.
Yeah, and just prophylactic, don't give him any chance to escape.
Bishop
c3,
h3.
Bishop c3, h3, take. And now rook g1. One last trick he has. He always has something in his pockets, you know.
No, but actually, when you face, I mean, Wei is a world top player, and you always have to win the game at every move.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna make problems all the time.
Yes, so I was thinking h2 should be winning, but I had to check rook g7, and now I have troubles. Okay, it was if king e8, of course it's mate in 2, rook e7. For example, this is mate.
Rook d8,
okay, so you have to go some king f8, and now check, bishop here, and now f7. And now you are losing. You queen, you get the queen,
check,
king, but now it's not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
So, what happened here is, okay, I don't want to go there.
So you played bishop e5, yeah. Very cool.
Coming back. And I remember, change the black bishop, do not change white bishop. So I keep the f6, bishop e5, just to duplicate it. He plays rook h2, and now, yes, h2 again.
Is this winning already for you?
It's already winning, yeah. Okay. Rook d2, and okay, one last trick I had to think, like, should I go to this endgame with b sub, or just play bishop a8? I was thinking to play bishop b8 again, actually, here, which looks very nice, but I really had some doubts here that I need it. I thought that, okay, I don't need it anyway, because now you are threatening rook g4 and win. But I thought, okay, I don't need it. I know how to win with b sub, so I thought, okay, just take, rook take, and check first, just remove his king and bishop f6. Okay. And I thought, okay, from here it should be very easy winning. And you have b sub for a pawn,
He played a few more moves, but
he played. Yeah. Okay. I just changed the rooks and. I mean, okay, next move I tried to change the bishop and
this time you want to change the white square bishop.
Yeah,
yeah.
Now I'm ready to change it, yes.
When you are a pawn. Well, congratulations, that's
Thank
a very nice win, and it's always nice to get some preparation, but it was, actually it was nice that you were forced to remember.
Exactly.
Not just blitzing everything, and that makes the game.
And I hope that we can win. It would be historical if we can beat China
because
today.
At the moment, it's 1.5-half.
Yeah, and I think we have some chances. Like, it's quite difficult, still, but I think we have some chances still. So.
Okay, so that would be the first point, maybe first victory, but also first point in this championship. A difficult start.
Against China, that would be a great start.
Of course, yeah. So let's hope for Egypt that this match is going to end well, and that the second half of this tournament will be
I hope so
successful. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.